What's up, you guys? This is going to be Doing Your Big Universe. It's going to be the third episode, the most recent episode of MLP until next week comes around, and hopefully I can get to that as soon as it comes out. Unlike before, episode 15. I don't know what the title is because, of course, you're keeping up that trend and going to get started into it, and then probably end off with that one more final faction of I'm sorry's, and hopefully I can stay a bit longer, and maybe this channel is back from the grave, and maybe get into other things besides just like shows and like fan-made stuff and like more Rooster Teeth related things, because those things are great. Let's get started without any more delay. 3, 2, 1 now.
Is the banner even? Are the flowers in place? By which I mean completely out of view.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure dragons don't like flowers.
Wait.
And what about the ceremonial dragonfire flame of friendship? Is it still flaming?
Dragons are coming? Does it mean we get to see Ember again? I liked Ember.
Right. You're getting yourself worked up for no reason.
I have lots of reasons. In fact, I wrote them down.
Whoa, look at those reasons.
Around Twilight for too long.
And it was gonna rub off on him at some point.
Ember to Ponyville today.
Yay!
Reason 2, the dragon is a dragon. Reason 3,
Really?
he's coming here to learn more about friendship.
According
Whoa!
to Ember's letters, the dragons are trying to be friends, but competing is in their nature, and it's leading to more and more fights.
They're like Saiyans!
Reason number 4, the Dragon Lord wants my advice. And as the new official equestrian friendship ambassador to the dragons, I can't let her down.
I know
Yes!
you feel a lot of pressure, but you got this, Spike.
You got this, Spike!
I just want things to be perfect.
This day is going to be perfect.
Thorax!
Oh, hey, Thorax!
You're in Ponyville!
Buddy!
Of course I am, silly. You invited me, and I'm not one to back out of an invitation.
I seriously can't get used to that voice with that body. I can't.
Hey.
Ooh, I can't believe you did all this for me. Great
Yeah.
banner.
You got that me in my head, just constantly forgot that Thorax was the first friend to... Wait, no, Spike was Thorax's first friend.
Ponyville on the same day as Ember?
Apparently.
That doesn't seem like a good idea. How are you going to entertain them both?
Easy! Thorax is easily entertained. That's just me. I just think Thorax is easily entertained. But, okay, I like this episode already because it's already showcasing more of the new things that they brought into the table. The fact that they brought in the more dragons and brought in their lord, made Ember their lord, and now that's the new thing. Thorax and how the changelings have changed into their final forms, their true forms or whatever. Lovely forms and whatever. And the fact that these are two characters that are Spike's friend. And one more than the other, probably their first friend to ever have. And it's just like, that's great. I like that. I like that Spike. That was a good Spike episode. Already looking to be another good Spike episode.
Completely forgot. Thorax wrote and said he needed to talk, and I told him to come over. I didn't realize it was the same day I invited Ember. What am I gonna do?
He probably just picked a date and said, I'm gonna go here, in that coincidence.
Probably not. Ember is tough and self-assured and intimidating.
Triple threat. That makes sense.
Spike, I'm so glad you invited me. You are one of my closest, nicest, most caring, most understanding friends ever. Ooh.
Opposites attract. Ooh.
Yeah, I see your point. They might not get each other.
Come on, we just got off the episode about
The
differences.
leader of the changelings and the Dragon Lord get into a fight? Oh, I could be responsible for starting a war that could ruin Equestria as we know it!
I like how you brought that up. Wow. Alright.
I'm sure that
What could possibly go wrong?
together.
Good on you, Spike.
Thorax, everything good with you?
Well, honestly, no, not really.
The fact
I
that
have indigestion,
Spike has 2
and
leaders under his belt as his best friends is great.
Or maybe it's both.
Oh, look at her.
Yeah, it really could be both. And it might be affecting my sleeping too. I'm a real tosser and turner.
You need to give it a shot. I mean, it's not like, they never met each other, right? So,
To the castle.
a good first impression would be just
Yes, the castle.
saying hi.
I'll give you a personal tour.
Aw.
Aren't you coming?
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab some ice cream for us and catch up.
Okay, sure. That's one way to make an entrance.
Dragon Lord Ember! As an official equestrian
She was gonna straight up murder someone.
And for Ponyville, I, Spike of Ponyville, welcome you to Ponyville. I gotta work on my official speech.
Okay, thanks.
Aw, adorable.
The hug thing.
Still getting used to that.
This place has a lot of colors. In the Dragonlands, everything's just rocks or the color of ash.
I wonder why.
Probably why.
Fire and whatnot.
Actually, I'm Starlight. Starlight Glimmer.
Sorry, that had to hit me a little bit,
Really
little
gonna
bit
have to get used to these ponies.
delayed.
Lots of lights and shiny things.
Thank you for pointing that out. A light that's meta humor.
She's
It's like
in
a
the
light,
castle.
a lot of lights.
We should go visit her then. Part of friendship is saying hi to your friends, right?
Well, yeah, but come on.
You're making weird noises. Do you have a stomachache?
I think I feel one coming on.
Well,
know-
you know what us dragons say? Push past the pain. Now let's go.
All right,
Or we could stay here.
Or I could go without you.
that's another thing because she is a lord after all. I think she can do whatever she wants.
I like her.
Oh.
That's sweet. Have I mentioned how much I love Starlight's inclusion in this show? Because I think I need to emphasize that a little bit more.
I said it's all clean in here.
Seriously, you don't even know how they would react to one another.
Please, I'd love
They
to
can stress it over nothing.
Official friendship welcome banquet.
So this is something friends do?
Finally,
Used to this.
eating this place because it's made out of the thing they probably eat.
Dragons love gems.
Yeah.
But you're telling Twilight what happened to her wall.
I was waiting for a dragon to do that. I'm happy you did it.
Okay, yeah.
If it wasn't gonna be Spike, it had to be someone.
Crystal, thanks.
Where are you going? I thought this was an official friendship banquet.
Just gotta use a little dragon's room.
So, this is my comfy chair for fictional reads. This is my studying chair because the hard back keeps me awake.
Alright, and trying to make fun of the design aspect of this giant crystal castle. Thank you.
Well, this castle visit is getting weird. Twilight really likes chairs.
And books.
Oh,
Chairs.
What happened to the ice cream?
What? Oh, right. They ran out. Hey, I'm really sorry, but I gotta borrow Twilight quickly. Be right back.
But we didn't get to talk yet. Ugh.
Poor Thorax.
Ember's here.
I know.
Yes.
I saw you coming and had to distract Thorax by showing him chairs. Why did you bring Ember to the castle of all places?
She wanted to go to the castle. You can't really stop her from wanting to go to the castle.
Talk with me. We need to switch places. They might be getting suspicious.
Are you good?
All
I'll
we
just
have to
give
do
it a
is
shot.
make both Thorax and Ember feel special and keep them apart for a few more hours.
And you're agreeing with
Do
this? No, you can't.
Ah! What's happening?
What is happening? This is new. Is the map calling you?
The map.
That's what it does with you?
You.
That's how this works?
You also have to solve a friendship problem.
What? Okay, first of all, this is cool. Second of all,
Is calling me?
I like that.
Amazing.
That's
The
cool.
map is really reaching out.
Come on.
I get it.
Spike, you here? Ember's eaten all of Twilight's decorations and...
Oh, hey, Twilight.
I wouldn't leave her alone with the table. That would be bad.
throwing spikes.
That's not good.
Duh.
No!
At least your friendship problem is in Ponyville?
Hey, cool. I wonder what it
I
is.
need both of you to help. You two need to keep Ember and Thorax separate.
But they didn't call those two. They only want you,
You
buddy.
can find the friendship problem.
Yes. Go easy on me. I'm under a lot of pressure.
And this was your first friendship problem. I'm 100% sure this is your first friendship problem. What I got wrong was the Starlight first friendship problem. The map just knows everyone, I'm just gonna guess. So we can call anyone it feels like. You don't have to be connected to like an element or anything. You just are in the map.
Okay.
Alright.
Well, I think Vanilla vanilla strawberry cream is overused.
Yes, fighting! I mean, what seems to be the problem?
Sweetie Drops and, oh, I'm sorry, Bon Bon, and Lyra, having those spat, they're perfectly fine.
Okay, right. More pony hugs.
How's your trip to Ponyville so far?
Well, I'm certainly learning a lot about friendship.
By eating your castle.
It's polite to decorate your walls and your friends' favorite foods.
It's nice. I'm surprised it's still standing.
Oh my.
Like, I'm pretty sure there's not 100% support beams, but,
I'm being avoided.
ooh, and that's bad.
No, they're just making sure everything is perfect for your welcome party later. In the meantime, how about I show you around town?
Sounds good. I can't exactly learn about friendship if I don't make new friends.
Yes. That's definitely a thing. There you go, Thorax.
Hey, Thorax. Twilight and Spike had some boring official paperwork to deal with, so looks like you and I get to hang out. What would you like to do?
But I wanted to talk with Spike. He said he'd be right back.
Oh, you will, but first, how about we grab a bite to eat?
Well, you know, now that you've said it, I am a little hungry. Is there a dining room in the castle?
Maybe.
No! I mean...
I would say maybe because, you know, it's kind of there and kind of not.
If you want the good stuff, we gotta go to town.
Starlight has some of the best fake smiles in this show.
I guess I never thought of it that way. Thanks, Spike.
Aw. Wow. Got you, Spike, but
Spike!
still, that was a problem.
There you are. Done with your boring paperwork, I see.
Yep. I am done with whatever Starlight says I was doing.
Thorax wanted to get out of the castle. I thought coming to town was a really, really great idea.
Well, maybe now we can talk.
And down.
Sure.
I'll leave you guys to it.
Go for it.
First of all, I want to say thank you for having me over.
Aw.
I'm in a bit of a leadership pickle, and I could use some advice.
Well,
Hey, Thorax, you're precious.
definitely want to help you out as quickly as possible.
Despite your name,
Here's my
definitely should be something I shouldn't be taking serious.
Still feed off of love.
Mm.
Even though I said, hey, let's not do that anymore, they said, hey, this is how we've been doing things for hundreds of years. It's like they don't want to. Even though I'm the leader, and I asked.
Yeah, I handed the Thorax. He knows how to express his inability to be a good leader.
Hello! I am Ember, daughter of Torch, winner of the Gauntlet of Fire, and lord of all dragons. Usually when I do that, the dragons are eager to meet me.
That's not how ponies make friends.
They're more gentle creatures.
I get it.
Most. Hey!
This is
That's
the
bad.
friendship thing you ponies do, right?
Not take. Like, you're adorable,
You guys are in town too?
but not as adorable as her, so I'm still kind
I've
of
been with you
miffed.
this whole time.
No, I'm Starlight.
Right.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but you can't blame me. You both look and act so much alike.
What?
More so than one other. I mean, I think Starlight's more on the laid-back
I
side,
think my leadership.
but their color palettes are kind of like conflicting to
It's a
me.
different story, and you definitely got to hear it. But the story about my brother was when I was 2, or was I 1?
This is my seat. I saw it first.
Well, I got here first.
This is not a friendship problem, Spike. This is a random individuals who don't understand the meaning of the word find a different chair.
If I may, I think I can help solve this friendship problem.
It's not friend. They're not friends.
You two should sit together.
They don't know each other.
Place, you both ordered muffins, you're both ponies. I think if you made a little effort, you'd find... Oh!
I guess that works. Sure,
Okay,
why
That
not?
had to have done it. Come on, Spikes. Blow!
I just like how Spike's emblem for the map was just his head. I thought that was hilarious, actually.
Actually, I need a minute alone to really come up with great advice. I'll be right back.
Great. No problem. Leave me again.
Aw,
Fine.
poor Thorax.
Just saying, you're both purple ponies with purple hair. You both have cutie marks with sparkly things.
Mine's more of a glimmer.
How is that different? Oh, good. Spike, can you please tell these two I'm right? They look very similar.
Racist!
One thing French do is let something go and it's upsetting somebody else.
But I'm right. Besides, who are you to be telling me about friendship? I've barely seen you all day.
Well, I've seen you.
Are you calling me a liar?
Hey,
Oh.
no one yells at my friend.
Oh man. Whoa! I actually forgot they could still do that.
Spike, get away from the bear!
Actually, the bear is a changeling, and he's quite gentle.
He's very gentle.
More.
At least that showed that they both really care about Spike.
My worst fears are happening.
Suspense! Man, they were far away from each other. Despite them being not that far away from each other.
Harm a scale on your back.
You back away! I'm not gonna let you harm him! Wait,
Aw.
did you say you're not gonna let me harm Spike?
Yeah.
But that's what I'm doing.
What?
Yeah.
I like this bear thing. He's very expressive. I like it.
As we know it is over. The war that pits changeling against dragon is about to begin, and it's all my fault. My title of Equestria's Friendship Ambassador is a lie. Oh, hey. You
Yeah.
guys aren't fighting?
Great.
Why would we be fighting?
Because I accidentally invited you both over to Ponyville on the
How in
same
any
day?
way is that bad?
So what?
Thank you!
I was trying to keep you apart because I didn't think we'd get along.
Oh,
Ah.
I get it. You thought he wouldn't like me just because I'm a dragon and I'm bad at friendship?
No,
Yes.
of course not. But wait, isn't that why you're here?
I can say I'm bad at friendship. You can't say it about me. You know what? I don't want to talk about it.
Wait,
Oh
please.
man.
I'm sorry.
No, it's cool. You thought I would be too soft and someone like Ember would never respect me. Just like my own changelings.
Yeah.
That's not it. Thorax, wait.
Man, this is like... Man, it's not a friendship problem with those two. It's a friendship problem with yourself and those two. Boy howdy, Spike, you really split the tables on this table thing.
Why are you still here?
Because I'm having trouble leading my pack, so I don't really want to go home.
You gotta be authoritative, bro.
You're in charge? Oh, boy. You need to be more assertive.
Thank you.
Oh, that's my problem. I don't know how. I tried asking them to please follow my directions.
You're doing it
I
wrong.
offered a prize, and then...
Definitely
Stop
doing it
talking.
wrong. Thank you. See?
That's how you do it.
There you go.
Whoa, that just gave me chills.
I
Mm.
know you have it in you. You turned into a bear to defend Spike.
Huh, I guess I can be tough when I'm defending my friends, but when I'm just enforcing my rules, I feel unsure of myself.
There's nothing to be unsure of. You're the leader for a reason.
Nah.
Make a decision and let it be known that the decision is final. And if that doesn't work, turn into a bear.
Yeah, that'll scare them a bit.
That's good advice.
I know it is.
Until they turn into bears and then it's like a revolt. But
I
hey!
think you're so bad at friendship.
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, you have to. How else are you going to solve your problems?
Through feats of strength and fire duels, of course.
How does that help?
Crushing another dragon in competition establishes my dominance and makes me feel great.
Right, but how do you think they feel?
Humiliated, ashamed. They probably want to run away and bury themselves under a rock and...
Oh, you're
Oh,
being
come on.
too strong.
Probably
Okay.
sad. Kinda low. Definitely not happy.
That's because that kind of competition can divide you. And it doesn't get to the heart of the issue. Talking about your feelings does.
Ah.
Ugh, I think I'm allergic to feelings.
You know,
Ooh.
you don't have to be sappy or huggy-feely about it, but you should let your friends know how you feel.
I know where we can start.
Where?
Wait, what?
Oh, Spike.
Ha!
I got there.
There you go, Thorax is not as slow as me, but definitely there.
Or they want to see you now.
Check it.
Guess what, Spike?
I know. I'm so sorry.
Let me talk about this. I feel mad.
Awesome.
Okay, that's a good first attempt.
Good start.
Maybe try to be more...
That's fine. Yes, about...
I'm upset.
Getting there.
To be.
Getting
I know I
there.
do. And I know I need to tell you how I feel because my friend Thorax said it
Aw.
would make me feel better. And it does.
It actually does.
And I have no problem telling you what you did was wrong because my friend Ember is helping me be more assertive.
Good on you.
Nice.
Gotta say, you did a lot better than her in her attempt on what she's supposed to learn, but hey,
I was
cool.
worried about how it could go wrong. I didn't even think about how it could go right. Can you forgive me?
No. And then they both fly away.
I feel better. So, yeah, I'm good.
Me too.
Yay, hugs.
Again?
Hugs. There you go.
Way!
Yes, way,
What's
Spike.
happening? I solved the friendship problem.
Actually, you created the friendship problem by not trusting your friends.
There you go,
But
Spike.
then I solved it by learning my lesson.
By actually having them help each other out in their own respective ways and having you... Oh, come on.
Good job, Spike.
Is this another part of pony friendship? Telling each other what you learned all the time?
That is a thing. That happens a lot.
Yep.
Self-awareness is 2020 in this episode and a lot of other episodes too.
As a show of unity, I present the Dragonfire Flame of Friendship to both Dragon Lord Ember and Thorax, leader of the Changeling Pack. May the flame of friendship burn for eternity.
Allergic to feelings.
You should have more things made of rocks.
Probably. I think obsidian would probably work better, but yeah, sure. Alright. Well then, this being the last episode of the trio of episodes that I was unable to get to due to my things, let me just talk about this for a second. I like the fact that it took me until now to realize that Spike has two big leaders as his friends. While granted, yes, Twilight and on a certain occasion the other main six have, Princess Sunbutt and Moonbutt and Crystalbutt, but on a sense that on other racial things, like other races, Spike has the Lord of Dragons and the new ruler of the newfound changelings. And I'm a little disappointed in the matter. I can't believe I'm saying this. It's been a while since I actually had the critique in a character standpoint on an episode before. And I don't really like to get into this because it's some moments. This is my first viewing of it, so maybe like my second viewing or third viewing, maybe get a better perspective on what to talk about. But for my first viewing on this, I have to say I'm a little disappointed about how Spike handled this scenario. But I do like the episode on himself to make fun of the matter of what he was thinking. The fact that Spike, a person who's probably gone through a lot of stuff when it comes to like friendship matters and other things of trusting others and how they interact with one another, from I'm at least certain about, at least from his own self-critic episode, that he would know that nothing's like clear cut. Just because this person has this personality and this person has that personality does not automatically mean that they're going to go to war with each other because they're polar opposites from one another. Hell, even him with a majority of the main six are polar opposites from one another, especially with Spike and his overall very neutral personality upon everything, his childlike wonder, you could say, mixed in with all the other characters, more adult fixtures, especially with Rarity owning her own establishments, which makes her the most adult out of many other characters, while other characters do have their own jobs and stuff like that. Having Spike just say, Thorax is this, Ember's that, so instant war, gotta do it. And I'm just a little bit more like on the fence about it, just like, why did Twilight and Starlight agree to this to the point where they didn't even question maybe they would not like each other? It took Thorax and Ember to meet each other, get over that whole they think they're about to hurt Spike thing, and just say, so? just like that's like so perfect. Just like, really? But they bring up the fact that it's exactly what they thought. It's just like they thought Thorax would be too weak for Ember's liking. Ember would take this weakness as a sign of apparently a threat, or for some reason, and Thorax would take her signs of aggressiveness as a threat, which would make more sense than his signs of weakness. But even though his taken as a threat would probably lead him not to fight because he's not much of a fighter. He seems more of a loving kind of guy, but only fight when it truly means that he's trying to protect his friend. As for the changeling thing, it kind of disappoints me on the matter of it was kind of like a footnote kind of thing. You know, it was more like, Thorax like, man, I'm not becoming a very good leader. The changelings are like, man, we've been trying to feed off love. It's kind of been the thing we've been doing. I'm like, stop. And it's like, it was more of a footnote, man. I mean, that would have been like a good moment of clarity. Oh, right, just because they understand to embrace love and now they turn into this newfound looking race thing they got going on doesn't mean they're gonna stop entirely of what they did in entire generations under the rule of Queen Chrysalis. So it's like, yeah, that would have been great to know, but it was just really just touched upon in that matter, just as a little side thing. And it took Ember just to be assertive. And that makes sense. It actually brings up the whole yin-yang, two sides and polar opposite thing. If you're too lenient on somebody, they're going to take advantage of that leniency and inferiority and then do what they want. But if you're too aggressive, then they will be afraid of you and thus not follow your orders because they're too afraid to even get it wrong, let alone not do it. So unless you find a good middle ground with both those things, you're not going to be a very good leader, especially how they interpret it in that way. And I like that. I especially like the fact that Thorax has been more of a prominent character in this show since his debut with being Spike's friend in that episode and being accepted. So yeah, having Thorax also make friends with Ember is also great. I really like their interaction with one another. It's what they really needed from one another. In a sense, can I get put this in a scenario? What if Spike didn't say Thorax could come at a certain date, and he actually comes in tomorrow, making Ember come in today, thus having Ember have this entire segment to herself, Spike, and possibly Starlight and Twilight together? And would Ember have been given the information to be less, aggressive, and would Thorax be given the lesson of being more assertive? I believe yes, because the main six have already gone through lessons such like that, especially Fluttershy when it comes to being more assertive, and other characters were being less aggressive. I think it was I'm not even gonna probably say that because I think I haven't. If there has been an episode about being less aggressive on certain things, I've probably forgot it. But just in case, I'm probably gonna say it because they've been through a lot of lessons, so I wouldn't be surprised if they did, and I also wouldn't be surprised if they didn't. But in the end, I think they would have still gotten the same lesson. But I'm happy that this is a better scenario because now you got two leaders becoming friends. So if there is a time of quote unquote crisis, they know to rely on one another on that time of crisis for help, and I like that. So another thing would have to be the map. I remember making a mistake in thinking that the first time they called in Starlight the last time they called in Starlight for a map quest, I thought it was the first time they called her in, and I remember getting into a conversation. I think it was probably in a live stream or probably in a personal time in a personal chat on Discord. It was that the map chose, they're calling upon these ponies and they're doing this because they were once connected to the elements of harmony, and the map and quote unquote tree came from the box that came from the tree of harmony that held the elements of harmony. So obviously the connectors would be connected to the box, would be connected to the map that is connected to the table. So yeah, that makes sense. And then suddenly when it calls upon Starlight, who was not connected to the main six in the connection of the elements of harmony, that why would the map also have her insignia to call upon for a friendship problem? And so we got the speculations of maybe that there was something up with Starlight and probably being the seventh element, and I'm just here in the background being like, I think the elements of harmony are done, and it's kind of like that moment where in Kim Possible, you had Kim Possible go after this guy, you had Ron go after this girl, Kim Possible go after this guy, Ron go after this girl, but then you get into the seasons where it's like, okay, we're now going to disband from that, go on our whole different narrative, take away, make it nothing, and just keep the duo of Ron and Kim being a couple, and just keep that for the rest of the series, because that's the direction they're going with, and they're taking a newfound overall image of growth and how much older they've gotten and other things they experiences. Same thing goes with this. The Elements of Harmony was a phase in this show. Now the elements mean nothing right now. They're not represented by their elements because they had constant episodes going against their elements and going against their own personal characters and expanding from that, from being kind, being incredibly kind, generous, and other sorts of things. The Elements of Harmony are no longer a factor. I think Starlight has always just been her own character. It was never supposed to be represented in any other kind of thing. And the elements are probably only supposed to be relevant to the Equestria Girls universe because they're actually using those the elements in that universe to be like Power Rangers or something like that. So in this case, with Spike being able to be called upon with the map, proves that the map can just call anyone, because either the map is fully connected to the world itself, thus giving it the ability to call upon anyone who is relevant enough to fix the friendship problem, or it's just that it likes this set niche group of people and knows that these people can do it. Spike being one of them, despite it being really, 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 really awkward how the first time Spike gets a friendship problem, it's because he started the problem to begin with. And that's incredible, because I didn't think that a friendship problem could stem from the person giving the problem itself, because of course there is always the lesson of your problem can be fixed through you because you are the problem. If you fix yourself or fix a problem that you made in general, then the friendship will rekindle on itself. With Spike doing this whole entire thing, I'm keeping them away. It just caused the map to be like, yo, Spike, you're doing something wrong. Please figure it out. I like how I'm giving the map a personality that it shouldn't even have. But again, I will quote, the fact that Spike's insignia is just his head and his Spike's glow is incredible. I like that. That's funny. That's really good. The map in my eyes has its own personality. Even though it's just an inanimate object. But they refer to it as a thing, so whatever. Anyway, so I like that. I like this episode in the sense that I liked how it really brought two good leaders together and also two good characters in general for their own merits to be one another. I like how Ember is this like very different type of character to be constantly seen in this show, in the sense of she's not a friendship person, mostly because she's still learning how to be part of friendship. How she talks to other people seems to be always in like she's on a higher pedestal than them, despite them probably being in a more authoritative manner than her. I like that. And how she just blatantly just pointing out, okay, you can't blame me for constantly thinking that you two are the same. You both have like light in your name. Your cue marks both have like stars on it, and then Glimmer is just doing like, I'd say more as a glimmer. And yes, it is more of a glimmer because Twilight's is more like with other small things, and there was just a glimmer. I like that. It's funny. I like how they continue to make fun of themselves in this show, and it's great. I love it. But how she constantly said, you two look exactly the same. It's just like, yeah, that's in the racist card right there. You ponies all look the same to me. I mean, come on. Even though you, I think I'm pretty sure I've met people, and I'm being one of the people who have said that Starlight and Twilight really contrast with one another in a way that they all just pretty much have the same color scheme. She's just a different tint of a tint of purple and other stuff. It's like, okay, it's great. So great episode. Wouldn't say it's one of the best Spike episodes because Spike really it irked me a bit on some of his decisions, especially how the two people that he thought would be like hating on one another just destroyed his entire way of thinking just with one word. Is great to me, so it gets a pass on that, and it's a very enjoyable episode just for the chemistry that those two had on that just one scene. That's all they really needed for one another to help them grow as two other leaders, and I like that. They're two leaders conversing with one another, two new leaders in general in their sense, because she wasn't the Dragon Lord for too long, and Thorax wasn't the leader for too long. In fact, he was just a standard changeling before. In fact, Thorax has a less less experience than what she would have, because at least she was the daughter of the other guy, so she might have learned a thing or two from his teachings and plus she's a dragon, so she already knows like half things she needs to do to show authority to other dragons. But Thorax, he just became leader because he was the first one to embrace the fabric of love itself and not have to like just do that sort of thing. So from turning into a standard changeling under the rule of a leader changeling such as Queen Chrysalis, and then being the leader, it's definitely arduous for him. So yeah, I like this episode because it was really giving more big development on Thorax, who needs more of that help than others would probably. So man, give it up to this series to help me start talking a lot about stuff again. I really like that. Hopefully you guys are enjoying when I go on these tangents, because I don't want to be talking to nothing at this point, because you know that'll be awkward. So yes, with the review over, time for my ending statements, because just in case I don't get into other things at this point, at least you got these 3 episodes to hark on and enjoy, hopefully. Yeah, stress levels have been going down a bit. I'm going to try to see to make Tuesdays the days as I just sit down, do reactions, and then post out reactions throughout the rest of the week until next Tuesday. Hopefully in that time frame, I get enough money to get a better computer that isn't the stupid computer that I currently have. Don't let it hear you. It might break on purpose, and then I can't be able to sell it. So yeah, and that helps other things. I also I specifically went out to go buy new headphones because all my headphones I've been using have been broken, and all I have is like Bluetooth headphones, and this computer does not take in Bluetooth headphones. But ironically, the new computer that I got does, so it's like that would have been convenient for me. But I went out to get new headphones just because I wanted to make reaction videos, and I wanted to post it out to you guys because I knew these 3 episodes we're starting to get back into the series again, and I really want to get into the series again. I'm going to have more weekly episodes, and I don't want to be so far behind that I can't even get into conversations with like people on Discord anymore about the things going on, because things in my life are going on. So it's time for my voice to start breaking again, because boy howdy, I'm ready to get back into this. So hopefully I can, and maybe hopefully things can go out okay, and this computer can like me again. Maybe. It's not like I was trying to get rid of you or anything, buddy. I mean, you're my friend. You're a friendo. You're done. All right. So this is D1B Universe. Hopefully, probably this is the start of me getting back into the game and posting up reactions regularly, because there's a possibility that I might be quitting my job and trying to get more time for myself, and thus making it be more time for you guys, because I enjoy doing this, but I also like how my job is actually pretty stable on in itself. It's not like I'm not enjoying myself there. It's more of the sense that it pays well, and the only thing that bothers it is just the fact that it's a ways away, and it takes out a huge chunk of my time that I need for school. But there's also the possibility, thanks to my parents to giving me the okay to know about my stress levels, to say maybe I should drop a class or 2 just to make myself easier for this for this quarter. It may give me like another quarter to have to do more work, but they're willing to accept that just to have me have more time, and I like that. So with that being said, hopefully this branches off into more things I can get into, and with you guys, hopefully you didn't hate me for being gone. And due to the comments that I read from my update video, none of y'all hate me. Y'all know my scenario. Y'all know this happens to everybody. And you know, every time I read those comments, I always feel so giddy. But you know, you still got me being my own critic and saying you guys deserve better than just a guy constantly having unfrequent upload schedules. Still has a stupid the way of recording himself, and yeah, that sort of stuff. So if anything, I'm trying to get a webcam to help me get rid of the stupid watermark that I always have in every one of my videos. It's just because I always have to be a problem with that. So until I get that webcam, and thus having a better way of recording myself without, you know, just my actual recordings, I can work out with that. And so yeah, I'm also thinking about making a second channel, doing like vlogs and letting you know about my day, so you know I still exist, which would also just imply that, you know, if you want to know about me and what's going on in that day. But I'm also afraid I might not actually, you know, treat that with any seriousness. So until I get my new phone, I think, because right now my current phone has a cracks and stuff on it. It was from me trying to bring my electric bike downstairs, and they fell, and I'm surprised it's only got this amount of damage. But since I'm eligible for an upgrade, and all I need to do is pay like $80 or something for a new phone, and it's actually a better phone than this one will ever be, it might help out with vlogs, because I need a better camera for vlogs, because this doesn't even do like 3 seconds of footage. So hopefully that can get better. Give it like a week or so where I get my new paycheck, my next paycheck, and then we'll see where that goes from there. If you guys want me to do a vlog channel to like every other day, tell you how my day is going, and know that I'm getting started on other videos and stuff like that, tell me, because that would be interesting to know. Because I wouldn't want to make a channel that none of y'all would watch, especially if I'm constantly doing it for no reason. So yeah, plus vlog channels have never really been my thing. I'm not much of a vlogger. I know I like to sit down and talk a lot, but that's because I had material to talk about. I have no material to talk about except my everyday life, and that's already boring as it is. So there you go. There. I'm gonna end this off before it gets too long, and most of y'all have already tuned out as it is. So yeah, I'll see you again next time. Bye.